Hi everyone, welcome back again to my channel. It's been a while I did a video. Okay guys, so the time now is 2:52 a.m. Japan time. All right, so it's a good morning for me to you. I don't know whatever time you stumble on this video. I've actually been away for a while. I haven't made a YouTube video, or I haven't recorded a video for a very long time. And then today I decided to do this video because I just ended my live show on Facebook, and I said let me come here to make a video. Okay, so you guys, like you all know what has been going on social media lately. It is either from divorce to separation, or it's from one domestic violence case. A woman is killing her husband, or the man is killing the woman. Okay, so to begin with, I'm just going to be sharing or throwing light on what I think, or my opinion on all what has been happening. So basically, the first thing I'm going to say is result of wrong marriages. Yes, there are so many wrong marriages we have in the society today. Okay, so a lot of people are afraid, or the fact that they don't want to be single. Yes, they don't want to be single, and everyone is like, I'm getting old. I don't want to die without having a child. I don't want to die without getting married. So that's why it's pushing some of the people into getting married. Marriage is a beautiful thing when you marry the right person, when you meet your match, when you marry your best friend, when you marry your playmate, when you marry someone that understands you. It makes marriage so sweet, and it makes marriage so good. So, but when you marry the devil, or it cannot only be the man, it could equally be the woman who is the devil. When you marry someone like that, or when you meet someone like that, unfortunately your marriage becomes a nightmare to you. All right, so now I'm just going to be throwing a little light on some few things that I want to share with you all. This video is not going to be long, and I'm equally not going to be talking so loud. I'm so sorry about that. All right, so first of all, I want to talk about a little bit about Korra and the husband. Recently, we have been talking on media about Korra Obidi. Is a Nigerian dancer based in the United States who's married, and her marriage has been having some issues this day, crisis. She just recently put to bed, and a week later the husband announced them getting a divorce, and everyone was like, hey, that is prank, and this is not true, and this is a lie. You know, everyone said what they could say, but one thing I want to tell you guys is, what you admire on Facebook as marriage, what you admire on social media as marriage, it's basically not marriage. Now, most of the things you guys admire online are the edited version of people's marriages you guys know nothing about. That's the truth. Now, people only show you what they want you to see, and what they don't want you to know about, they wouldn't show you, or they wouldn't tell you. So stop judging people. When someone comes out to speak out, I'm leaving this guy, I'm leaving this lady, I'm leaving this man, people should not just bump into them and start judging. Why? She has been good. I hear some people say the husband has problem, the husband has been treating her bad. Some people say because she danced naked. Some say because she's like this, she doesn't take care of the home, she's so social media. You know, her first husband is social media. Everyone has what they can say. Now, the first thing I'm going to say is, the husband, before she met this girl, knew that she was a dancer. And as a man, I always say this: if you can start accepting some things from a lady from the first day you meet her, get ready to accept that thing until the end of the marriage. If you cannot start tolerating, if you don't want to tolerate her from the start of the marriage, please tell her, I do not like this thing. But once you start tolerating it, you will tolerate to the end of it. It's the same like relationship. If you are a guy that doesn't love clubbing, and you meet a girl that loves clubbing, if you are able to control that, if you are able to tell her, I do not like clubbing, I don't like drinking, I don't like hanging out late at night, and she accepts to be that way, then you are good to go with her. But if she tells you, I can't do without that, it is either you blend and I mean, go down to what she likes, or better still, move on with your life and let her be. Now, Korra and the husband are officially separated. I'm not going to say they are divorced, but they are separated. She moved into a new apartment, and the society has been judging her. The society has been judging the husband. People has been saying different things. Now let's get to this other Nigerian actress, Kechi Blessing, who recently also left the husband, and she said they were not even married. I remember when she lost her mom, and the husband was like, come and cry on my shoulder. You see how this loving, and everyone was like, oh, this is very nice, this is really good, I love this man, they have a perfect home. No marriage is perfect, you guys. No marriage is perfect. So whatever thing you see on social media as marriage is the edited version of it. Ask these people what they go through. You cannot even take it. Now, away from that, let's go to our sister Osinachi, who everyone now is talking about, and people are crying. Myself, I have cried myself. I have asked so many why, and you know, we cannot change what has happened. Now, I'm gonna tell you guys why she couldn't leave her husband. That is why I'm gonna term this video why Sister Osinachi did not want to leave her home. Now, many people said she could have avoided this by leaving the home. Yes, we all know she could have done that. If she had left the man, she wouldn't have died. She would have been alive to take care of her children. She would have been alive to move on with her life, just like other people have done. But do you know why she didn't leave? Now, the first thing I'm going to tell you guys why she never left, it is you and I. That's the reason she never left. Just the way we badge on other people who leave their home, just the way we talk to other people or talk them down or talk things to them negatively, she would have still gone to depression. She would have faced a lot of hatred from the church, from the society if she had left that home. Only the few people who believed her, who knew that she was going through domestic violence, would have stood on her side. But you and I would have judged her. That's the first thing. The second thing is her social media family. What will my social media people say? People that looked up to me, people that believe in me. I am a role model to so many people. Why should I divorce my husband? What will people say? I'm going to lose fame. I'm going to reduce followers. They are going to look at me as an ungodly woman who only sings because of money. That is the next thing. That's the next reason why she never left that man. The third thing I'm going to tell you is she never left him because she felt that, or she believed that the man was going to change. She has been praying fervently for this man. She has been praying that God, oh, please change my husband. In one of the communications where I saw online, and somebody made mention that she said she's praying and believing God for the husband to change. She's praying and believing God for the husband to change. But trust me, no man will change because you prayed for him. Any man changes because he wants to be with you. A man that beats you will meet another lady and will never beat her. That is why, because this man wants to be with her and this man loves her. So a man that doesn't love you will treat you anyhow because he doesn't want to be with you. So no matter how much you pray, he's never going to change. That's the third reason. The fourth reason why she never moved out from the husband's house is the church. This is where it failed us all. This is where we all had the problem. This is where we all suffer. What will the church say? Will I be able to hold the mic and sing? Will I be able to go out to concert? Will I be able to go out and let people see me? How can I preach this gospel to people? What can I say? What will I tell people? These are some of the things she was going through. And remember, the church is one of those places where they judge people a lot. The church is one of those places where they look at you as a bad person when you messed up. When you divorce, you become an evil person. You become a sinner in the eyes of people. You become a sinner in the eyes of many. When you get pregnant out of wedlock, you become a bad person in the eyes of people. It is no longer about God. It is now about the church. Fear of what will the church say? Fear of how will the church look at me? Fear of what will my pastor say? She could have shared this thing with her pastors. She could have shared it with some members in the church. But many people are just like her. They can't share these things because the pastor will use it as sermon. The pastor will preach them on the pulpit. She could have left the man a long time ago. But when she thought of her children, she couldn't leave her children behind. She stayed back because of the kids. She stayed back because of you and I. She stayed back because of the church. She stayed back because of what will people say. She stayed back believing the man would change. And now she's no more. And everybody is crying. I'll tell you guys this thing. Why some women enjoy domestic violence marriages, others don't. She probably was enjoying this marriage. Otherwise, she would have left. But because of these things I told you, her social media ties, hadn't been no one knew her, she would have left this man a long time ago. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll continue this video some other time. Goodbye.